I made it to Stansted Airport. This is a lot more confusing than I thought. Morning our flight, finally going to Porto. To central London. This is a lot more confusing than I thought. So, we are in London Heathrow Airport and I wanted to make this whole video because we need to get from this airport, Heathrow, to Stansted as we're transferring. We are actually going to Portugal, but it is so much cheaper to buy a direct flight to London and then buy like a cheap flight to Portugal instead. So we are figuring out how to get from one airport to the other. We are looking at the shuttle. We looked at Uber, the train, and we are super confused. So hopefully we figure it out and then I'll show you exactly what to do and how to do it so you don't have to go through this confusion as well. Bye! Alright, we made it to Heathrow. Andrea went to the other side for passports. I can't film, so I'll film later. Hold on. Oh, there's no one in line though. When you're transferring from Heathrow to Stansted, there are really only 3 options you can take. And yes, it's the same as when you Google, but none show you how to do it. So let's dive into the options and which one we ended up choosing. Once you leave baggage claim, there are these purple signs to take the Heathrow Express to London Paddington in 15 minutes, and it is the fastest and most efficient way to central London. From there, you'll have to transfer. There's also the option of taking the Elizabeth line, which is much like the tube, but above ground and is a more budget-friendly option. As you see, we stopped by the info services desk to ask questions, and we found it very helpful. We asked about the bus option since we had a bit of time and didn't want to lug our luggages around and transfer. However, the next bus was full and the following bus wasn't leaving for 2 hours, so unfortunately that wasn't an option for us. This is kind of a long walk. We are also running on maybe like 2 hours of sleep, barely. So figuring this out is very confusing and we're very tired. The cost of the train for 2 people was £105, which is more expensive than we thought, so we decided to take an Uber instead. Alright, we're looking for an Uber now. Getting out of the airport to where Uber pickup is was not as easy as we thought. We had to find the short stay car park 3 and there were very few signs. We are now in the car park area trying to get an Uber. We'll explain everything in the car. Alright, we made it. We're in the Uber now, heading to the other airport. So we're going from Heathrow to Stansted, and it was so much more difficult navigating in the station, and we even asked the information desk and everything. And end of the day, we figured we would just do an Uber instead. It was actually cheaper than taking the trains. So our Uber ride is this one. And the trains for 2 people would have been £105, which is a lot more than I thought it'd be. Like, we thought it'd be like half that price. And the time itself is around the same too. So it's an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours by train. So if you're by yourself, then maybe the bus is the best option. But there was a bus at 9:10 a.m., but it was full. So the next bus would have been at 11. So they would have to wait 2 hours. We didn't want to do that. We have to be at the airport at noon. So now we're leaving. to Stansted Airport. The Uber, what, it's like 10:45 now, almost 11, so like an hour and 45 minutes. No traffic. We passed out, which is great. But now we are gonna go. Now we're gonna go and head over to Portugal. So tired, so excited. And thank goodness there is a lounge here at this airport. So we will be going there because we have an extra hour to kill.
There was actually a waiting list for the lounge, so we didn't get in, which was very upsetting because we were tired and hungry, but there were lots of public seating and plugs available. So chances are, if you booked a budget airline flight like Ryanair to fly from London to another city in Europe, you'll be flying from Stansted Airport.
We are taking all our liquids out of our bags because they're really strict about it here. Sunscreen. Bag in a bag. Sunscreen. Another sunscreen. Shampoo, conditioner, face wash. So, toothpaste, hair oil. It's empty. All sealed in the bag.
Anyways, I know this video isn't my usual videos, but I hope it still helps you if you're figuring out how to transfer from Heathrow to Stansted and what to expect. Paddington Bear. Even though it was a very exhausting and chaotic travel day for us, we saved a lot of money by booking the separate flights from New York to our final destination, Porto, so we thought it was still worth it.
Morning on flight, finally going to Porto.
Which are all 1 ABC, 1 ABC to GS.
Welcome to Porto. Oh, look at it.